Welcome back to Sunday Night in America. We are back with Senator Tim Scott from South Carolina. Senator, it was like The Notebook. I lost you for a minute, but now I think I have you back. I believe,
yes,
speaking of going back, that's a good person to be stuck with. It's not Rachel McAdams, but it'll be okay. All right, when you go back, I think that you have some of your colleagues who are looking to hold a vote about the president's strike. So I'm going to save them the trouble of kind of whipping you. My guess is you're a yes on the president's authority. Tell us why.
1,000%. The president has all the authority he needs. Let us stop here and say, thank you, Mr. President, for the flawless decision to carry out a very important strike. What President Trump just did was save American lives, protect American interests, and stand with America's friends and allies in the region. He always has the authority, the constitutional authority, to take care of business for the American people. For those folks in either body who believes differently, it's just hogwash. Let's stand with our president, stand with our country, and let's do the right thing. Let's not make this a Republican or Democrat issue. This is an American issue carried out by the President of the United States on behalf of the American people. This is a great day in America, a truly great day.
All right, Senator, here's your colleague from Virginia on what you can expect when you come back to D.C.
And it's clear that there is no congressional authorization for Trump's war against Iran. And I have filed a resolution that I think will get a vote later this week, and we will have all members of the Senate have to declare whether or not the U.S. should be at war with Iran. It's unconstitutional for a president to initiate a war like this without Congress. Every member of Congress needs to vote on this.
You know, my memory is not what it used to be, but I don't recall either one of us voting on striking Syria when Barack Obama was the president. Maybe I was absent that day. You mentioned taking the politics out of it. It seems hard for some of our friends on the left to take the politics out of it when it comes to Donald Trump. Why not just say, look, you acted in America's best interest. It was an act of self-defense against a regime that has targeted us, but they can't say that.
Trey, no one knows why the Democrats continue to play the same old tired playbook of dividing this nation. Republicans, we want to unite this nation behind our president. We want to unite this nation behind American lives, saving American lives and protecting America's interests. This is easy. Listen, Republicans and Democrats don't think red and blue, think red, white, and blue. That's exactly what President Trump did. We should all be proud, not only of President Trump, but we should be proud of the Air Force pilots who carried out a flawless mission. Trey, I was talking with my father-in-law, who's a retired Navy fighter pilot, and he said something amazing. He said, I was almost jealous of the Air Force pilots. Now, that's high compliments from the Navy. Even the Navy is getting along with the Air Force. We should be thanking God we live in a country where folks are saying, go America.
Trump is the great unifier if he's got the Navy and the Air Force getting along with one another. All right, let me ask you about politics for just a second. There's a very small but vocal faction within the GOP which seems to want to live comfortably numb between a couple of oceans and friendly neighbors and let the rest of the world fend for itself. I mean, morally or politically, what's the use in being strong and powerful if you don't or won't protect your friends and allies in democracy?
The answer is none. The truth is, this is Donald Trump's Republican Party. And the truth is, from Ronald Reagan to Donald Trump, we've always stood firm with our allies, always stood firm on a policy of peace through strength. Thank God Almighty that 90+% of our party is standing shoulder to shoulder with President Donald J. Trump as he executes flawlessly on behalf of America's future. This is not just about now. This is setting the Iranians back by at least a decade, in my estimation. That means future Americans serving in our military will be safer because nuclear armament not coming to Iran anytime soon. Great news for the American people, better news for those men and women brave enough to serve our nation in uniform. That's the kind of commander-in-chief we really need.